Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, Commander Swifty, whatever you want to call me. Hello there! Welcome to this Sunday night live stream. The Division 2 Hardcore Mode, YOLO, Episode 2, The Adventures of Janet Deisel. Now, if you wonder why I'm saying The Adventures of Janet Deisel, it's because her brother Vin Diesel died very early on in the first hardcore playthrough. And although I don't want to necessarily cheat, per se, I obviously didn't want to give up after just one episode. So, after it wasn't even one episode. It was more than one episode. And so, yeah, so I just wanted to give it a little bit of a playthrough, so... just going to post my streams in my little stream spots, and then I think that's it. That's everywhere where it is. I don't suppose there's anywhere in that one, actually. News announcements. No. Anywhere there? Nope. Okay. So... yeah, one thing I've found out since the last time is that oh yeah, we're up on Twitch. I fixed it. Oh, I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm up on Twitch. That's good. So looks like it's fixed. There's a little bit of jutter in here, but I think that's because I've got everything open. So let me just close out my internet and concentrate on that. Okay, so I found out something since the last time I streamed this, and that is that this hardcore mode is in a beta phase. So there's things that are either not in it at this moment, not been added to it. They're not sure of the numbers. The enemy might be just a little bit overpowered, so that they can work out where they need it to be in order to keep it going. So it's not in a phase where it will be where it ends, when it ends up with hardcore mode. So some of my fears and stuff the other day kind of play off a little bit now, because now I'm worried every mission I go into, if the enemy is of a higher level, every mission's actually going to be quite hard, so, or harder than it would normally be. But I'm going to see what I can do. I think I opened 2 checkpoints, so I'm at least going to have a couple of boxes to open this time to have a look at. We'll do that quickly now. Yeah, I opened up 2 checkpoints, so we'll be able to go and check these 2 checkpoints. The other thing I've noticed that like the side house hasn't opened up, but I think you have to do this next mission before the side house opens up anyway. So nil desperandum. I'll get that done. Now, I was thinking of doing Elite Dangerous today. I've not been very well these last few days. I've had a really bad toothache, and I've been on drugs which don't necessarily agree with me. But woke up this morning feeling blue, not feeling fine. Wouldn't be good if I felt blue, would it? And I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. Now the medication I'm on still got me a tiny bit woozy, but in general I'm feeling better than I did this time yesterday. So it's a bit of a shame, because I basically wanted to... basically? Why do I keep saying basically? Basic bitches. I wanted to stream pretty much across this weekend. I wanted to have a bit of downtime, but as usual, same as at Christmas when I had the same situation, I end up getting ill and something else comes in the way. So I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do, but never mind. Nil desperandum. There is something I want to change, but I bet to the devil of God that I didn't unlock it. So we're going to go with a new mask there. That's might not be as good. We do lose 50. We get a tiny amount of skill haste. I mean, I've already got 5 on that one. High skill power, but to be honest, okay. Oh, I took the survival thing on this one. That's all right then. Can I open another skill? 0 skill unlocks. No. So at the moment, I haven't got skills going into this mission, but I really don't have the option of skills because of this because of what happened in the first stream when I was with the male character. You need to have this reviver up. I have had one instance in regular division play where the enemy blew it up before it managed to revive me. But now I think they changed it since then, and now it revives you a little bit faster. So I'm gonna take that one. Get lost. Now this will be the last one. If I fail on this one, I was just I don't know if you dropped in when I was talking about it. This is actually in beta. I didn't realize this is in beta at the moment. So the game buy and equip, yeah, that'll do. The game isn't in the stage of how it should really be. So I 5% protection from elites on that backpack. Damn it! I've just wasted money. Didn't need to. I'm not going to sell it. 5% damage. Well, 5% damage to elites isn't much actually, kind of at this level. So it's in beta at the moment. So to be honest with you, there's probably not a lot I could do about that. Yeah, there was a lot I could do about it. Yeah, there was. The settlement. Those drugs still haven't kicked off, but haven't got any pain at the moment. Touch wood. Haven't got any pain whatsoever at the moment, and I've only had a tiny little bit this afternoon, earlier on this afternoon. So I'm hopeful. Okay, shite on there. So we might as well plot a course. And the only thing is, it's only a couple of streets away, but we do have to go down kind of at like a new level. I don't know what guns I've got at the moment. Is the military? Okay. No, I'll have to put that in the first one because it's better. Oh, off we go. Right, so let's go do this and hopefully not get our face planted on the first run through of this mission. So, is the quality alright, Kathina? Hang on a second. Oh, I don't like not having any type of assault rifle here. It's not good beginnings. And there's somebody creeping up on me. Oh, you bugger lugs. That's alright, you can launch the grenade because I'm going to jump away from that, so that's alright. I mean, if I'm going to use a sniper rifle, I might as well use a sniper rifle, mightn't I? She's using my term, how do you like them apples? Don't like that. It's okay. Okay, that's good. No, because I've put the bitrate right down. I think I've already seen that. I've put the bitrate right down, but I put it in guidance with Twitch's guidelines, so it had been way too high before that, so that's why. Everybody. So it was. That's why it wasn't playing on Twitch for anybody. But then when they obviously, because it keeps it, they must downgrade. Have a way of downgrading it later. And is she running? God, she feels like she's a bit slow. Slower than her brother. Come on. People emailing me at fucking 9:30 at night about work. Unbelievable. Some people. Ah! Don't shoot me. Right, there might actually be, if we're lucky, there might actually be something around here. Something around here. Some useless stuff, but I think there might be a box somewhere with a gun or something, if I remember rightly. You don't remember rightly, you remember wrongly. Bloody sure of it, yeah. There is actually something up there. I mean, somebody running, but that could be another player in the downstairs part. Saying there's unforeseen footage, but I don't remember what the unforeseen footage was. Ah, we watched that. It's not unseen. We watched it in the last stream. That's the matchmaking station. Don't want that one. Search drive. Right, so you can see now in this section where the now it's opened up the safe house there. So rather than do this mission, I should really be running to the safe house so I can get all the extra little missions, so I can level up in the right way. As silly as that sounds, but it's true, because now I've opened this one, so we can actually it's not showing the other. Maybe you do have to do this mission. It's a bit strange. But let's go do it. How long is the story? You mean in terms of hours? It's really hard to say, but you remember I had the problem with it and it wouldn't run. So I'm going to be honest and say that it took me forever. I'm going to go up there actually, because that's what I meant to do in the first place. If you're going to power level, you could get it done quite quickly, but I wouldn't say super fast. I'm giving bad reviews here, but if you were to power level, I don't think you'd be able to do it very fast. The game's got a ton of story there to be found. I mean, a ton, and the map is just fucking huge. I mean, it's a looter's dream. There's loot everywhere, as you can see. It all comes into good use. You can give it to people and help them, or you can flog it for extra money. Like there's a lot of different things you can do. Just give me 1 second, because I don't exactly know where I am here. I do, but I don't. Have I come out? No, I haven't come out the wrong door. Let's just have a quick look in here, see if there's anything we can get. Oh, there's a bad guy in here somewhere, because I can hear him bobbing about, so I'm going to quickly get out of his way, because I don't want to start a fight with somebody here. So, if you were to do everything from the beginning to the end fast, my idea would be cripes, 30 to 60 hours, I think. But that would be doing it fast. I think if you take your time and level up and everything, it takes a long time. That's one of the reasons why I like this one, actually. They are changing the gear, the way the gear works. Oh, there's a battle going on down there. They are changing the way the gear works at the moment, and people reckon it's going to kind of make the game easier to navigate, but nobody's quite sure exactly what it's going to do to the game overall. So, wow, got nothing out of all those boxes. Nothing indeed. Oh, there is a painting in here or something. So, Judith Leyer self-portrait. But if you play through it just at your leisure, which it's more than possible to do that, and very easy to do it, and it's fun, I don't know why people try to fast level through this game. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, I wouldn't because of the way that the world's built in this. I never feel like my time's wasted. It's not like Assassin's Creed or anything. You know, when you're playing Assassin's Creed and you spend lots of time doing the same thing. I don't feel it with this game. It's where I think they kind of did it very well in both the first one and this one. The problem with the first one was there was no crafting, no compelling crafting or anything. So all the looting and everything didn't work. And then in this one it works. It works slightly better than it did in the first one. That's why I sometimes wonder. And then there's episodic content as well. So once you get to level, oh, and I forgot to tell you because I don't think I've actually shown it. Once you get to level 30, the game kind of resets. It doesn't reset for the sake of resetting. So what happens is this kind of ultimate army, you know, who are connected to DARPA labs and everything. If you know DARPA labs are, they're the ones who make like the robots that are going to take over the world and stuff like Terminator. And they move in. So once you've cleared all the like easy bad guys out, they move in. And instead of just repeating the missions, which is what they did in the first one, they actually redesigned the missions for when those people come in, so that the missions, although they take place in the same locations, they are a completely different mission, which I think is really good. And then they've got an expedition content where you go to the local university and there's stuff to do there, and then that happens every now and again. And then there is episodic content as well, which I'm going to be honest, the episodic content is very small, much smaller than I expected, but it's better than a kick up the arse, to be honest. And it's nice. Right, let's do this. I haven't played. Okay. I have Far Cry though. Yeah, I got bored of Far Cry as well. I mean, that's the thing. People think that it's nothing you do matters, but to be honest, it does, because you're clearing the crap out of the city. You can do crafting at those lower levels. Some people would say you're wasting your crafting materials and whatnot, but there's so many crafting materials. I don't think you are wasting them. I think you make of the 1 to 30 what you make of it, you know? I really do, because I think I've gone through it slowly, and I actually get annoyed when I see people on YouTube complain about endgame, because I quite often say if you hadn't spuffed your way through 1 to 30 and then grabbed stuff, you know, just spammed missions in after that, your game would have probably lasted you a lot longer, and you'd feel like you got more out of it. The only thing I would say is about this hardcore mode is that I love shooting him in the balls. It's class. Ah, he's fucking alive! Ah! Love that. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I would say the first division, I would definitely say it's like MMO light. Of course, this isn't going to be anywhere up there with World of Warcraft or something. That's the truth. But as a lot of Division players will attest to, it's got elite qualities to it where you do stuff and you can't put it down. It really has. I've never got bored of it yet. I've never got bored of the first one. Haven't got bored of this one. And believe me, I've done these early missions quite a few times. You have to be a bit more. I feel like I have to do more work on this one. The enemy doesn't seem to be as punished as much for being in the open as you do as a player. Ah! Die! Oh, you. When you say forcing you into multiplayer-based instances, you mean using a group? I mean, they were talking about, because they have raids and stuff, so of course raids you normally need more people, but they were saying that they were going to try and have some builds pretty much hold themselves up. I did see videos of people doing challenging missions in the first solo challenging missions in the first one. And year 2 hasn't come out yet. That's the thing. It's a division. So the year 2 content hasn't come out yet either. And anybody who's not like me, you can use more cover if you want. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. I leveled up there, didn't I? See what I got. Did get a level up cash, so new. I love it how it tends to always give me the guns I already have, but this one's going to be a step up, I'm sure. No, it isn't. It's a lesser one. That's always good. Right, let's see if at least the knee pads. No, nothing's a step up. Yikes! Right, I've got to be extra careful going around here because there's a guy that releases these fucking little things non-stop. And grenades that don't do anything. Those are the other ones that drive me up the wall. Come on. He's the worst one because he's got this little thing that comes out to get me. Here it comes. And he just seems to make another one as soon as he got him. Okay, that was a bit of a load off. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, this game is definitely playable single player. Definitely. I wouldn't pretend it isn't playable in single player because it absolutely is. Miss both my legs. Whoa. Didn't know there was somebody else there. Well, my character doesn't feel totally useless, but she doesn't feel totally too strong either at the moment, which I don't like. That's another thing, I like taking my time and building like a build for the level before I actually start hitting in at the next mission, because for me, you're a super soldier if you will. So I want to feel like a super soldier who can take on a group of people rather than shit myself and get my ass handed to me. You get where I'm coming from. Hey Jess, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, Bemin. I love that you can do stuff like that and shoot fire down at them. For some reason it didn't work, but it normally does. Loads of little extra bits you can shoot just to... This, for example, if somebody's standing next to that, you shoot... Oh no, it's not that one. He's talking out of his ass, people. You thought she was unhinged? No. She's more calculated. Her brother was the unhinged one. He's the one who couldn't bloody last 5 minutes. Shooting walls and everything. Don't know, Jess. I mean, they don't release information. Oh, travel sickness there. They don't release information very quickly to those elite people. If you get what I means. Okay, let's open this. Sheesh gets real. There is a gun thing here, but it'll give me a pistol or a shotgun. I know it. Alright, that's alright. That one, I'm not a big fan of these guns, but, well, it's not even as good as the one I've currently got, but never mind. I'd go if I thought... I'd go to something like LaveCon if I thought that there was going to be enough kind of coming from Frontier side. People have asked me if I would go in the past, but I got a little bit faster skill haste or critical hit now. Ooh, bit of extra armor. Alright, I'll take that one instead. Didn't see that one before. Bit of extra armor. If you know what I mean. That's all standard gear, right? Okay, so botch that one up. I just like marking these so that when I'm done, they'll be gone. This is a bit harder, this part, so I have to take it a bit more simple, bit more serious. You see this happens. There's somebody off to my right as well. Well, like I said, I'm not doing as badly as I thought here. Although he says that, hitting everything but the bloody bloke he's shooting at. Get down. Ah! Gotta be careful because there's a thingy coming somewhere here. There we go. Right, okay. Unclench your bum now. Yeah. Yeah, she was at the beach enjoying herself, and then she got the news of her brother's death, so she had to leg it to Washington D.C. to avenge him. She didn't have time to change her kecks. I ain't got a hyena key yet. Nothing hiding here, is there? She's using your technique, Athena. Right, I think we've got explosive rounds. Okay. We don't want to use the explosive rounds if at all possible. I don't know why they added grenades in this game, I really don't. Sitting back a bit too much there. Ah! I hate it when it pulls you off the bloody... Right. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Right, let's have a look. Whole line of nothing here. There'll be no smiles alive. Ah, crepes. They're all secretly fine. I know. They should, in theory, they should definitely go through the desks. But sorry for ignoring you there. But I get a bit. But I don't know which update it was, but they seem to be more aware of grenades now, which kind of makes grenades pointless unless somebody's I suppose in a group somebody could lay down covering fire. The good thing about the big enemies is finding weak points and shooting their weak points, because that actually really works. Oh, I hate it when it's this time of day, because we're going to have this crap. Don't want him to go up there, because he's going to... Sorry, I didn't mean to shout obscenities down the thing like that, but now he's going to be able to attack me with pretty much immunity with these little gopher car things. Don't know what else to call them. Here comes the first one. You can't see them very well. That's the other... Ah! There we go. Right, where is he? Where's that last one gone? Can't bloody see it. I can't believe I'm squinting in the computer again. At least you know the God rays work quite well. Ah! Don't say I'm bloody stuck. What? Aha! Missed with all your bullets. Ah! How many have I got? 18, okay. Right, well that bit I wasn't looking forward to because quite often it's a bit of a nightmare, that one. Love the score in this game as well, actually. I give the score a lot of props. I didn't like it when I first heard it. I thought it sounded a bit... I don't know, there was something about it I didn't like, but... This, when you do that level 30 mission, this one is a bloody nightmare, this part. I'll tell you that for a fact. I swear I'm losing my eyesight. I have to keep bending forward towards a TV screen these days. Never used to have to do this. Not when I was a young man. Oh, that sniper rifle is a beaut. That sniper rifle works a beaut with those. Yay! He did it! He did it, man! He did it! Skip that for the time being. I know I have to talk to the quartermaster. Sorry about this. Just trying to... Yeah, it's outside that wall. Whoop! Watch me get killed as I fall out. See what we got here. Oh dear. She didn't look very nice, did she? Let's just keep my eyes peeled as I go out. Sounds like there's a bit going on out here. Yeah, look, there's like they're fighting each other here. Where's she gone? She was falling over and that grenade was a perfect bloody shot. Did you see that? Alright, where are they? So I can see there. There's two of them. Oh, that's his little... Is that coming after me or... Oh no. They're fighting each other, so it's a bit more difficult. Right, just give me a sec. Oh, somebody was on patrol. Let's go get my... I won't mind, but I was in here early and I should have got it. They can't have heard that barrage of gunfire 2 seconds ago right next to them. It's nice to see the deaf getting work these days. Right, okay, and we got like a little... So we always get a gun in here, and we get SHD tech. Oh, crap, oh no! How did that only... Ah, oh, Kadina, that's me. Sorry. Ah. Do you know... You're mental, you lot. You're all watching and nobody's listening. Ah, sorry about that. Ah, how long have I been playing now? I don't deserve a thought. That's not the first time that's happened in this game. Did you only notice that when I was talking about the music? Jeez. It's not your fault, my fault. Open the door. Right. I went the other game. Get lost. Right, so let's go back to the White House. You know what I'm going to do in the future? I'm going to start actually watching my watching the stream, because for the first few minutes, just to make sure it's up and running. Right. Okay, so we've got a skill unlock, which is nice.
Agent, thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall has proper food prep and cooking equipment, with comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here to create a stockpile. And the surplus will be redistributed to civilians in need. It's hard to believe we have a surplus of anything right now. The White House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
Right, there you go. Let's talk to the quartermaster.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
So people on Twitch will have been like, hey, he's got the video back up, but I can't bloody hear him. Right, I have options here. I'm not going to use a C command yet, because I'm going to go with what I feel comfortable with. And the drone is normally better for crowd control, so let's go with the drone. I wanted to maybe test
Later.
the C command out on this build. Oops, sorry, love.
Low prices, big selection. That's what I've got.
Right, so we did 297.
That filled my inventory. Thank you. I'm happy to have made a deal.
Oh, military G36. But we've got to go with what's needed first. So let's just have a quick look. We'll lose a bit of skill power, but that's all right. That is 206. So let's.
What can I help you find?
The G36 is 206. It's just wasting money if I buy it, unfortunately. Should probably buy that and that together, so that when I level up, I get that. Buy and
Have
equip,
fun with it.
and buy. Alright, catch you later, Jess. Thanks for dropping by, even though it was all in silence, like a silent film. I feel like Janet needs to wear that hat, you know. Feels like it's wasted otherwise. Okay, so that's a straight step up. So is that basically. YOLO!
Looking for something specific?
Gives me 99 armor, which is nice. I'll buy it for the time being.
You happy? I'm happy.
Set it up, but I'm gonna lose something on this. I'm gonna lose SMG damage and critical hit damage. I already had 50, but it is gonna give me quite a lot of armor. Armor is absolutely what I need in these lower rungs of the game. Armor. There's nothing that can do me better than more armor at this point in time. Right, are they going to give me like another mission now then? Because I've completed that one. As I said, this is... oh, hang on a minute. What do I have to do? Return to the White House. Okay, I've obviously not done something there then. So... oh yeah, I think I have to go speak to him now that the White House has been upgraded. I probably have to go speak to the guy in charge. I could in theory. I can't do it now because things.
Hello.
I need to up some of my perks actually. So just give us a second. So one of the first things I'm going to do is, if it lets me in the tutorial, I'm going to take an extra armor kit. Definitely what I'm going to take. I could actually take it so I get 2 extra armor kits, but I'm actually going to start on my XP upgrade. Because my XP upgrades, the more I kill, the more I hit, the more XP I get, the higher I'm going to rank up, the better weapons I'm going to get up, and it's going to serve my character much better going forward doing that if I manage to survive these early stages.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
Alright, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The capital? We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main shade node online, we should be back
I
at
tell you
full
what
strength.
is better than
Then we'll
the
be
other
ready.
Ubisoft games, Kathina.
Okay, well in the
this is
meantime,
the storyline.
we have intel
Storyline's
President Ellen survived the
outstanding.
crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician.
Miss
We need
Jealous
that
guy.
cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
Right, okay, so now it's going to open up some new missions, I think. Or is it just that one? Okay. Okay, so we don't need to run all the way there, although I'm going to go part the way there because there's something.
Portable electronic device detected.
There's some things along the way.
No. What's the latest? Has he decided Russia's responsible after all?
Oh, it's the wrong way. I always forget when you go out the back of the
Tell me
way
you're
houses.
lying.
I swear, I'm not. A heart attack got him an hour ago. They couldn't revive him.
Shit. That means that Mendez is in charge.
Is that all you can say at a time like this?
It's all I can afford to say.
Out the way, love. The other thing is, Kathina, when you were talking about like leveling up and stuff, is the map kind of, it has, obviously you can go everywhere, but areas are leveled, so you get absolutely plastered if you go against the wall if you go into some areas too early. But one of the things, or one of the nice things I like about it is
Priority item detected.
the map does have some things open up slowly, so not all the missions are there at the beginning. You've got to kind of slowly open up Washington as you get to know it a little bit better. Sometimes people like this,
You're the division agent.
they'll need something. I don't think she needs anything, but sometimes they'll need something like a screwdriver or something like that. If you've looted a screwdriver, you can give it to them and they'll give you something in return, be it a weapon or something like that. They'll give you something in return, so it kind of makes looting and scavenging a little bit more interesting. Also, you have to scavenge for your control points, which is where you basically get free gear from every now and again. So you've got to keep them supplied and stuff. If you keep them supplied, they'll give you the chance of better gear. 6% damage to elites. I'm not going to take that 6% damage to elites away because it's handy. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, even in the other one, it wasn't all there from the start. But I like how when I did the beta and then jumped into this, the game actually felt, even though some of the missions I'd done before, the game felt very different in the way it opened up. Like at the moment, you go to your settlement here and it's all kind of dead and there's a few people hanging around. And it eventually, once you've finished everything, it's really up and running and everybody's kind of doing different things. And it feels like you've really kind of accumulated stuff. Then when I said to you before, when you get to the high level and the game kind of changes, they're still open, but I think one or two of them come under fire, so you have to go back every now and protect them when they get closed down or when they get trapped inside. Which I just think it's all quite nice additional parts to it to make, like, it feels like the game changes slightly, which it didn't in the first one. When you got to level 30, you just basically
Electronic device detected.
And did stuff that you'd been doing all the other levels before. And that's why sometimes when people complain about lack of content in this game, you're like, crazy, aren't you? We've got 10 times more content than you had ever had before in the game. I've done Google Street View of Washington as well, and they've really replicated downtown Washington very, very well. Right,
we're running low on some supplies.
See, he needs components, so I've collected a fair few of them. And what that does is the more them you get, the closer, like, you can spot scavenging materials better and stuff. It's this is the room where, yeah, I think that's the room where you can't actually get in. I love the fact that you can kind of do loot runs. You eventually start remembering where some of the boxes are and stuff, and you can do loot runs.
Food supplies detected. Friendly control point nearby.
Yeah, when you kind of know where stuff is, you end up going, oh, there's
Portable device detected.
You go down here and get this box. I think there's a box.
Drinking water detected.
See what I mean? There's a box around here as well, actually. If I remember rightly. There we go. Right, let's go down. So we have to open up this safe house.
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. That's some really interesting intel here.
Right, okay, so we get 8% damage to elites now. Nice one. So that's a nice...
Rations nearby.
That doesn't say Russians, by the way, it says rations. I just don't know why they did it the way they did it.
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
Don't we have enough agencies in this country?
It's not so much an agency.
Right, so now we can
as a
see
kind
where
of stay-behind movement.
the different pieces of shade tech are, and every piece of shade tech you collect, you can then open up some extra little bits. So, like, you get more medikits, more grenades.
Whatever is needed in this Kelso. Should you be activated, you'll be given extraordinary judicial powers to...
Extraordinary
As you
judicial
save
powers,
more areas, you start to see more friendlies walking about, which I
I'll get the
really like
paperwork
as well.
started. Selection is 6
So
weeks from now.
the safer an
Good luck.
area is, and the more stocked the local checkpoint is, you'll just see there won't be as many enemies in that area, and you'll see many more friendlies walking around, which I really like as well. I'd have actually liked them to see them kind of starting to clean the place up, but maybe I'm just asking just a little bit too much.
Friendly control point nearby.
SHD. And you get SHD from doing missions as well, so I mean it's not always so I need to get 4 pieces in this area, and then it'll gift me, I don't know what it's going to give me, but it'll give me something. I don't know why it sounds like Russians nearby, but it does. I was cracking myself at some point. I was like, what, is there some civil war? What civil war? It wouldn't be, would it? You get what I mean. The only thing about having all these extra bits and bobs, yeah, that's a better gun, so I'll take that. Is I keep going through my inventory to see
Detected.
what I've got.
From the control point in proximity.
So, because that's going to give me extra accuracy, critical hit chance, and an upgrade to... The only thing I'm miffed about in the next upgrade that they're doing is they said they're going to mess around with the way that
Happy to have you on the team. Got a good feeling about this.
and apparently all these things are kind of like live, so they all have a destination and whatnot. You can follow them. They get in fights and stuff along the way. You can actually see it going on in your map later on. You'll actually see the routes once they have like a regular route that they use. You'll see it. Oh, got a gun case here.
Drinking water nearby.
What I've been waiting for.
Made a bit of a job of that, but worked it out in the long run. Another cashier. It's not that it's broken or anything. A lot of people were complaining that, especially when you get to endgame, that the that kind of working out what you should keep, what you should trade, what you should actually, because you can take your skills and put them onto other things. And I don't know if it's going to be a bad thing that they're changing it. I think they definitely need to make it a slightly more... so hang on, here's what I was on about. So now it's telling me to go back to the settlement, and there's these 3 little things, so I'll get more missions in this area once I do that. But first I'm going to go grab these pieces, because I think I need 4 pieces to get it. So so they're just simplifying it a little bit apparently, so you'll only get special things on 1 piece at the moment. For example, if you look at my mask, I've got the standard stuff, so hazard protection, pistol damage and so on, and then I have an extra attribute which is damage to elites. Chest piece, same thing, but extra one is critical hit damage. Side piece hasn't got anything at the moment, or it has actually. It's got skill haste. This one's got weapon damage. Well, only a couple of pieces now will have that extra part. Everything will just be the main part. So, and then you'll work into those 2 extra parts because they reckon that at the moment it's too easy to do certain things at end game.
Hope everything's good.
I don't know. A lot of it's people in the dark zone, the PvPers pissing and moaning, as they do. There should be a piece up here.
Friendly control point nearby.
There. Easy piece. But again, a lot of the all of these live bloody server games, it's always the PvP. You can't please the PvP community because they'll cheese something until they get all the best bits, and then they'll complain that the game's lopsided. I mean, I just don't understand the point of it myself. Don't cheese it if you're that bothered about it, but. It's up there somewhere, isn't it? Right at the top. And once I get this extra piece, I'll have got my 4 pieces in downtown. Hey Rike, how's it going? Good. Feeling a bit better today. Feeling more down to earth. If you get what I mean.
Detected. Friendly control point in proximity.
Right, no, that's recovered. Recover HD question downtown is completed. So there are still a few more, so I'm going to just go get this one. Because if I don't get it, I'll only have to come back for it later, and every piece of SHD is going to help anyway, so leaving it behind makes zero sense. Zero sense, so I'll try not to leave anything behind. So I meant by looter's dream. You don't stop, honestly. You don't stop. I don't think I'm very often full up. I don't think I'm very often full up on things because all sorts. You can see there. I got a pencil. You might have a kid come up to you to say, "Have you got a pencil?" And then if you have, you can give it to them. If not, you can shoot them in the face. I mean, it's all, you know. And as you can see, it's working on
Friendly control
Twitch
point
today,
detected.
which is good. And then there's also, which you probably like, Athena, there's also the hunters, which are these kind of division agents which went rogue, and they, at the moment, they only appear in certain spots, but they can appear randomly.
RC car out!
They just melee her while she was a bit.
That feels
Few enemy here. There's quite a few enemy down here.
Electronic device detected.
Yeah, but I think, in all honesty, I think they pay more so that parts of the game get changed to benefit them for a week, so that in the PvP area for a week they look like kings. And then they complain when everybody else gets to that level that they want a new change. And I don't know, that's how I feel about the whole PvP elements. I'm not a huge fan of how that works, because I remember with the Division there was one thing where everybody's going, yeah, this build it melts everybody and everything. Well, after 3 days everybody had that build, so they all nullified each other and people didn't like it, and I'm like, why don't you like the fact that it comes down to your actual ability to fight? And then they asked to get rid of the chicken dance, which is basically this.
This is it. Check it out.
Which you can still do.
What about it? It's easy to defend. That's what.
So
Indeed
it all remains to be seen
And
how
we're
it'll
close to the
work
FBI
out
too.
with the updates.
The
and everything.
JTF is a pretty strong
Right, so
presence
let's
here.
Go
What?
here.
Are you saying we should stay here? Best
we'll
option
we'll
yet.
get some of these
What about
extra
water,
missions now,
electricity?
which is good.
set up our own planes downstairs. Did you see that stage? Alright, whatever. Should I go tell the others?
I mean, I know in this version they've made 3 dark zones, so I think what they actually do with the dark zone now, the dark zone is like the PvP area, but you can PvE as well. That kid's freaking me out. Is they made 3 of them, and then they've set the server up so that only one dark zone can have a rogue group in it, which is the group who basically go around shooting everybody and not even taking their loot and griefing everybody. And so they're pissing them on about that. They're like, oh, there should have only been one dark zone. Why? Why? What difference does that make to you? And it's simply because they can't grief everybody. Right, we'll donate this stuff, so we're going to donate that. I'm not going to donate the chest piece because I need it. View donations on that one. Probably car in it. 1 set of gloves, so we'll go. I'll give her that one. Oh no, I'll give her that one. Then we need to disrupt a public execution. So there's all these things you've got to do on the side as well to help yourself.
Glad you're here. It's a pleasure dealing with you in bulk.
So look, Pim Pum, Piddly Pum, won't be using any of them either.
Thanks for boosting my
money
inventory.
now, which is
I
nice.
appreciate your business.
Yeah, I mean, somebody was telling me the other day, like, there's people who basically sit, like, they sit in system at the shards and stuff like that, and then just as people are coming into land, they'll drop in on them and just blow them up. Which I think is just...
I'm Anaya. I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You can't give me any reason for doing that apart from trying to mess people's day up.
More dead batteries. Shit. If we can't power our comms, sooner or later it's gonna bite us. We've had some reports of hyenas at Odia's office.
The sky and everything, just the light of it. Look at that with the sunset.
There's still some useful tech there.
I still think this is one of the best.
Be worth a look.
I really enjoyed Division 1, but I really think that this one is a great open world. It seems a bit samey, maybe if you're watching, but it isn't. It's got slight differences everywhere. So, you know, I was saying before that it's all run down, and now we've kind of got, they're growing flowers, you know, the kids over here have got an area to play around in. Doesn't look like they do. Oh no, they're not kids. I always thought there was kids here.
Agent, it's always nice to see you.
Hey, Agent. We've lost contact with a few people who've been living in a deserted library around here. We have reports of a lot of hyena activity in the area. Can you check it out?
Yeah, you could say mentally wrong, or just that you've got the wrong idea of how to be a person, I think. I understand if you want to come in, if you want to go into a game and you want to be the pirate or you want to be the bad guy, then fine. But it's the same as people in the olden days who used to spawn camp. You know,
if the theater
taking advantage of a
we're
mechanic,
need some new sources
or you take advantage of something. It's, to me,
there's an apartment complex nearby. For a while after the crisis, they grew food in the gardens on the roofs. At least they did until the hyenas came.
So we've got 3 new missions, and we have a control point here. We've got a new mission here, so the Odea Tech Office.
The theater needs new batteries for its communications equipment, and the Odea Technology Office could be just...
Apparently we need some batteries or something, so each one of these missions that you complete is going to help the settlement upgrade and get better, which is what I like about it. This game's on special offer at the moment as well, Kathina, so even if you did fancy a punt on it, I think it's probably worth it. It was dirt cheap over Christmas. Don't know what it is now. And to be honest with you,
the theater needs new batteries for its communications equipment, and the Odea Technology Office could be just the place to find them. Head over there and sweep the site.
And it is fun with friends, this game actually. It's a lot of fun. I never play against other PvPers, but I have played with friends versus PvE.
Friendly control point nearby.
I think that's bad guys over there. No, they're good guys.
Drinking water detected. Russians nearby.
More Russians. What rations were? Food and oh, there's some food there. I thought that was red a second ago. Actually, I should go down and quickly grab this water here before I do this mission, because I'm probably going to have to restock one of my things at some point.
Portable device detected.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I have a
I don't think we
problem
can
with it
carry
in general.
anymore. Not even these meds? The box don't weigh much. The weight isn't the issue, it's just too much stuff.
I think originally in this game they actually planned to make
I don't want to, but it's just asthma medication. I doubt there's a lot of asthmatics around anymore.
In the dark zone.
I got an idea.
So
Cold
the
J
arm
over
and
here.
everything would be the same.
What for?
But
I'm betting if he can rig this box so it'll blow the fuck out of anyone who tries to pick it up. Oh, that's cold. Hey, Jay! Come over here a minute.
There should be some food. Now, a lot of the food's glowing because you because I gave that checkpoint some extra stuff earlier, so when you do that, stuff glows. In the dark it's much easier to see. Something outside this window, I think. Yeah. It's amazing how you remember stuff when you're playing. I was going to do that one now.
The theater needs new batteries for its communications equipment, and the ODA technology office could be just the place to find them. Head over there and sweep the site. Agent, we've had recent reports of hyenas looting the ODA office. There might still be batteries in there. Find a way inside and take a look. The theater needs some for their communications equipment.
Drinking water nearby.
As I was saying before, but you couldn't actually hear it, is I do like the...
Take a look around, Agent. There might be another way inside.
I do like the soundtrack. There is these control points here. It's not going to show anything because it says needs fulfilled at the bottom. It says the theatre situation report needs fulfilled. This one needs fulfilled, but when I arrive to this one to unlock it, they'll need something. So they'll need either water, they'll need food, or they'll need like mechanical equipment and stuff. So you go around collecting as much of that as possible, and then you give it to them. You used to use soda and stuff for mini buffs, but they got rid of that after the first one, which, to be honest with you, I think it's better that they did. Don't know, I just prefer it without all those mini buffs. I think that was something to do with PvE, the reason they took that out, actually. Oops. And the more you fulfill those needs, because if you don't fulfill those needs, they can get What's the one difference? What's the armor difference? Yeah, 1 in armor. Oh, get 100 in health, so I'm going to take that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so, and what happens is if you don't keep their needs fulfilled, they'll eventually get overrun by enemy, because they won't be able to look after themselves, which is pretty good. Oh, just taking a break. The other thing they've done as well in this version, which I like, is in every main mission there's hidden bits to it. You might have noticed when Dave was saying,
looks like there's some kind of bridge.
Grab the key off that block.
Check it out, Agent. There might be a way to access the OD office.
It's not self-explanatory. Yeah, but they actually work better in this version, in this game. I don't think they had them in the other one. If you shoot them, everybody around them gets gassed, which is what I like about it.
What the fuck's going on out there? I've told you before, I can't work with these interruptions!
I love the tech the way she says
We've got to stop them.
That's civilian. That's Vikram Malik, the CTO of Odia. The hyenas must be putting him to work. Get him out of there.
That wasn't fair.
I'm gonna fuck you up now!
set my thing up. Oh, an idiot.
That was an impressive
That was
performance.
close, I nearly died there.
But I'm afraid I can't.
I forgot I had me, I forgot I had my... I had my drone. I've been so used to not using it. Good job I had those. Those incendiary bullets. I don't think I'd have lasted. Right, but having said that, I don't think this is the end of the mission at the moment. Oh, so critical hit. I'll lose it, but I make a load of armor on that, so it's not the end of the world. I haven't heard that say any idiots. Show me through the pooch.
Thank you. The hyenas have been keeping me here to repair their gear. If you were hoping to find anything useful here, you're out of luck.
Well, the battery packs we came looking for aren't here, but hey, you rescued a civilian, and that's a victory. And who knows, maybe Malik will be able to help us out somewhere down the line. Let's call this one, Agent. Move out.
Get a nice new cache. Mask and a pure sniper rifle. I'm not a big fan of pure sniper rifles. Look at that. I lose a bit of armor, but I get from 8 to 15% damage to elites. That's an absolute cannot miss. Then I'm going to get this with an upgrade, and I'm going to get 10% assault rifle damage and critical hit damage, which is nice. You get it from everything. It's like any other game like that. You get XP from missions, killing stuff, collecting stuff. And then what also happens is the more you level up, the more you the more you yeah. The more you, yeah. Because when you hit level 30, the game doesn't completely change. Like I was saying before, that's end game. That's after you complete the final mission. Go. So it just the faster you can level up, the better it is for you. All this.
I'm happy to take all this. That's a good deal.
It's like going to bloody. What do you call it? I'm gonna just
enjoy your purchase, Agent.
I don't know what my looks like. Oh, here's one of them. So it's pretty much the same one. So
what can I do for you?
Plus, buy and equip. Okay, I can buy. It's only gonna
your
give me
business is appreciated.
Quite yet. Dismiss. All these bloody tutorials. Pop up. Right,
Agent,
so we have a crafting station now.
It seems I have the equipment I need. I'm eager to get started.
But most stuff will be locked because you have to unlock this by doing certain missions. I can get some special weapons, but I'm not going to bother. You can also, the good thing about the crafting station is you get it levels up with you. So, for example, if I'm looking at my gear here, let's just say, for example, that's level 5. That's level 5. So my satchel. My gloves are level 3, and my satchel and what the hell was that? Knee pads. So if I have glove blueprint, which I don't, or I have satchel, I meant side armor, which I have. So everything I've been collecting, I can now craft one. And this looks like it's an improvement on my other one. I say it looks like it because it's green at the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is. I've also got a chest piece, but I don't think I need that one. Mods is always the one you have to double check because you could have God knows what undone here, but I haven't yet, unfortunately. So let's just check those that side bag. Oh, that's quite a big difference. So I lose the skill power and health and 8% health, but I do make 191 health and some skill power. Skills nothing for me. Not really interested in skill. I'll change to that G36 now so I can go. Right, okay. So look, we can now go. So you see, before I was thinking about working in this area. Now this area is kind of up and running now. So there's unknown activities which you have to do to. They will generally help you with some of your side missions. So you have these settlement things where they'll ask you to do a certain amount of things. They'll ask you to save people from X, Y, and Z. They'll ask you to donate some stuff. And then that'll normally unlock a blueprint for a rail or a site or something like that, which I like that. You used to have to kind of collect them and buy them, and now you have to unlock them, which is another thing for those people who drove to level 30 and then were annoyed because everybody was beaten. Other people were beating them, but other people were beating them because they unlocked everything. So the PvPers were saying, oh well, now they just shoot on a rail. So that's why I said they were getting rid of some stuff.
This can't be right.
Is he alright? Do you need anything? It's a shitty shotgun.
That feels good.
We should keep moving.
I'd love to be able to give him a gun. I wouldn't like to be out here with just a shotgun. The only one of these unknown activities that is wise to stay away from when you're first in the game is loot drops. No, supply drops, because the enemy swarms them. Different enemy factions swarm it. It's not always the same one, and it is an absolute nightmare. So we need to see where everybody is here.
Whoa, the sky high! Motherfucker, please!
That was close. Got a bit excited there. No, I shouldn't be getting excited.
Nearby echo detected.
So we need to know roughly where they're coming from, so like I said, you can use, the reason I like the drone is you can really use it for crowd control.
Progress halted.
Gunning the bastard down! RC car out!
Access key detected.
The thing is, I don't know if the drone's not working.
You can't win! You're not getting away with that!
Why is it glitched? Yeah, it's not returning or anything. Right. 30-second cooldown. Ah, now these Jobsworths have all just walked in this area, so if I quickly do this now, I'll have some backup, which is always nice.
Progress resumed.
Yep, there you go. So they're going to go fast.
Manual override required.
A new position. What's the last one? You're not done because I haven't finished. I have to restore it now. So I think I'll get something for restoring this.
If you need help, come to the theater. We have everything you need.
Yeah, I got a holster.
But most important,
No, I don't get the holster. I'll have to
Agent,
craft it.
got a call from someone you know. They're asking to be put through directly.
This is Vikram Malik. Agent, you must forgive my brusque attitude previously. I wish to demonstrate my gratitude to you for rescuing me from the hyenas. I understand the theater needs battery packs, and I know where such an item can be found. Meet me at the Odia store and I'll show you. Malik out.
So
We didn't find any batteries at the office, Agent, but the theater still needs them. This one could be worth checking out.
You see that just opened like halfway through, just while you're doing something, it just opened. That's one of the things I was saying earlier. I just like the way that it does that. Stuff will just suddenly open up and it'll extend an area or whatever.
How are you still alive and kicking?
I should use some of my things actually now because I think I've got too much water. Well, not too much. I haven't got enough space to carry them. So there's some SHD down here somewhere. Oh, there's a gun box. Didn't realise that.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
So I haven't spent some of this SHD and I've got a ton of it now. Not a ton, but I think I've got enough to get some extra XP stuff open. I love how you say that, but it just sounds like it is these days. Ball shot. Ball shot.
Incoming hostiles detected. Ski detected.
They blow my... Yes, they did. Now later on when you get an idea of how long your... When you get an idea of how long your... what do you call it? How long your drone will last for, you can actually destroy it before it gets shot down, which means that it generally comes back quicker, which is good when you get used to it, because I hate losing my drone, because I know I've got unspent stuff, but I want to do this Odessa retail store. I think all the side missions are at level, because in theory they shouldn't be incredibly difficult, but they can be, so I'm going to go do this control point first because I get free stuff from it, and it just means if you've got that extra spot to chill out in when you need it. This game didn't get downgraded as much either, I don't think, as let's see if I can get a grenade for a quick block in there. I'm sure somebody tried to find me.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Ah, crap. Not forget I've got that damage to elite as well, it's a good thing. Sometimes you can melt them faster than you can regular. Oh, there's two of them, you little shambo.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
When there's a counter-attack, these guys are useless. Right, there we go. Janice has a... What do you mean? You don't want Janice to die.
Supply room access unlocked.
She's a strong female lead. Look, see there, it says it needs water and mechanical items. So as soon as I've opened this room, that's what I shall donate. And then this place will become a little bit stronger. I don't care if it's slagging me off, I can't read you anyway. Right, oh, plenty of stuff here. Right, so I can flip that. Oh, some little upgrades here. Oh, I'm going to lose damage to elites. I can't lose that damage to elites. Doesn't matter how much it gives me. There's no way I'm losing 15% yet. That'll give me critical hit damage if I wanted. Splits a lot for 118, so I can't do that either. Right, people, just give me 1 second. I'm just going to have a slight break. I need to grab something to drink because I haven't got anything to drink at the moment. Feel free to keep on chatting. They might have said that actually. Right, yo. Let's go do it. Where's he gone? Hello, senor. So, oh yeah, I've got enough stuff. I ain't got a ton of components, but right, so that should keep him going for the time being. Oh, there's a bounty. I'm not going to go after the bounty for now. I'd rather pay to go after it later. You can collect target intel and go after bounties later. I tend to prefer to do bounties when just my build is sufficient. I don't think it's sufficient at the moment. So let's go in here and see what we can unlock with.
Hey there.
With the perks. Because we've got 7 now, so I'm gonna unlock as many of these XP ones as I can. Because I think they all cost 1. And it's one of the ones that people go, oh no, I'll leave that one. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you've got them all going, you're gonna do so much better. Right, inventory, no, I'll take an extra thingamajig. I hardly use grenades yet, so I'm going to take extra resources, which will allow me to carry 50 more resources now.
Take care.
See, project finished. And then I've got this bounty, but I'm not going to go after him because I didn't know about that one. Rooftop Gardens.
Seems like Vikram Malik wants to pay
so
us back.
I'm going to go do these 2 side missions now. Because all this extra kind of all this extra XP is just fantastic for leveling up and getting gear above level. Getting gear that's better than your last one, you know. Not above level.
Friendly control point detected.
That mask looked insanely good. Oh no, it's not. I lose 15% damage to it. That's going to be one of those masks where you're like, I can't replace it!
Vikram Malik is going to help us out with some new battery packs. We've arranged for him to meet you inside the Odia store.
Just need to check what's over there, because apparently there's an enemy close by. I don't know if it's that meat wagon, that's what I'm worried about. No. I love waiting till they cross over each other, because what happens there is that if a bullet goes astray, it generally hits the other one. I love how he can shoot through metal.
I did some digging on Malik. Odia fired him just days before the outbreak. Better keep an eye on him.
What have you been up to today, Alistair? How's the diet going, by the way? Don't forget to press that like
button. The basement beneath this store contains the battery packs you need, as well as the only computer in DC that can still connect to the ODA network. I need to access data on that computer. Get me there, and the batteries are yours.
Actually. I seem to remember it could be a bit of a tricky one. I'm just going to try and remember where the best place to kind of chill out is when it comes to the end valve. Yeah, I remember it now. There isn't a great place. Go with it.
My key card no longer works. But I'm guessing you can bypass this lock?
Yep, certainly can. Sewing kit? What the hell's that doing in somebody's office?
The battery packs are in the basement below us. Head down there now and we can both get what we came for.
If you've only got 4 days to go, what are you gonna treat yourself with once you're finished? And what was I gonna say? How many pounds have you dropped, or kilos? I don't know. You work it out over there. Yankee. The Yankee Doodle way. What?
I seem to have tripped the alarm. Every hyena inside 2 blocks is probably on their way here to investigate. Sorry to leave you like this, but I can't
dirty
take the chance
snitch.
of those assholes capturing me again.
This is for my brother!
Good luck, Agent.
You dirty rat!
I see a group of hyenas heading into the Odea store.
The bastard mount screwed us. At least you got one of those battery packs, but getting it out of there isn't gonna be easy.
He did not get a clean shot there, seriously.
Get yourself upstairs, Agent. You're not out of the woods yet.
So you see, if you blow it up early, you only get a 30-second recharge. Yeah, you should treat yourself. You don't go mental. You should always treat yourself. Just don't go mental. You only do it for 1 day. Just go, yay. Right, come on. Come on, Janice. Janice or Janet? Did I just change your name? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Back in 80. Back in 80. Oh, you do. good. I need to get away from this because... Ah, what the fuck are you doing there?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I don't know. Suit to mess up. That's it. God, I shot myself there. I really didn't think I was gonna. When I realised I ran downstairs into his face, I didn't think I was gonna survive that. Alright, exit the Odessa store, okay. I don't even know the way out actually. This way. Where is the way out? Oh, that's down. How the hell do I get out? Ah.
No sign of Malik from up here. He must have slipped out by another route.
Shit. Whatever he was trying to hide, he was willing to kill you to keep it a secret. But you survived. Got one of those battery packs. We'll send a team to pick up the remaining stock.
Okay, so I've leveled up again.
Just communication problems will be a thing of the past. As for Malik, I'm guessing he'll keep his head down for a while.
So you can see I'm starting to level up easily, or better now. Getting more XP for damage and stuff like that, which is kind of what you want. So it's saying one of my guns is downgraded though, and I think that's my sniper rifle that's downgraded. Now if push comes to shove, yeah, because it's a level 3, I can always put an LMG in. Don't love LMGs, but for a secondary weapon for the time being, I don't mind using it. Plus it has something on it, so I don't know what it's got on it. Okay, so 61, but I don't get my loss of damage to elite, so I'm still not prepared to go over onto that one yet. I lose 2% weapon damage, but get 4. It's probably better just so if anything drops. Oh, 1 second. If anything drops, it'll drop at that. At the higher level.
Ready to make a deal?
No. I'm not actually. I need to go to projects. Any donations that I have to do. So you can see here I've got to donate polycarbonate, I have gloves, I've got to disrupt a public execution, which I haven't come across one yet. This one I have to donate chest armor, I have to buy that. And this one's stuff in Federal Triangle, so at the moment. So chest armor is one that I need to keep an eye out for. To flog. I don't have any.
Thanks, my inventory's full now. Thanks for the deal.
I don't really like the urban MDR. It has a slow neither of them are very well. They're not. The knee pads aren't too bad. It's 200 increase. It all depends on what I lose on these knee pads, which I lose accuracy and critical hit chance. No, I'll definitely take those knee pads then. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Nearly. So I've really got to see. If I can find a public execution somewhere. Just can't remember where. Oh, nice legs. Just looking at the thing with the.
Looking to deal?
Right. Okay. Sell that off.
This should fill up my inventory.
That's not a massive increase, so I don't think I'm going to go with that. The backpack gives me critical hit damage. The vest's
Glad we
actually
got
worth
that
the
settled.
upgrade if it's what I've got at the moment. It is. So I'm going to go with the vest upgrade because that's going to give me almost 100 more. So, and I'll flog that one. Right, okay, let's go do another one. There's a Rooftop Gardens mission. There's the Martin Luther King Library mission. That's actually... It's a difficult one, that Martin Luther King Library one, actually. Very difficult one. Ah, now there's normally a public execution here. So if I can go to the control point, I might be able to do that. If it's a public execution, then I'll knock that one down. Fingers crossed.
This shit is so boring. I wish we had some car.
Try and take some of them down with my big gun. Yeah, this is probably a public execution.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
Normally with all
Supplies
of these guys.
detected. Civilians in distress.
Probably put on some armor.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Turn on here. That would come from behind me. They normally do.
See them coming. Behind the container.
Friendly control point nearby. Civilians in danger.
Yay! So, saved all the hostages.
Hey,
That
Agent.
should tell me I've
We got a
completed
project
the
ready for
project.
completion here.
Okay, that's good. That's good news. Okay, we can head down here actually and get
Supplies
this.
nearby.
And if I go complete that project, I should get some extra stuff from that, which is nice. Might have been something to collect around here. I don't know why. It's an underground car park, but I don't know what's in it. Oh, a hidden room. Good. Ah, damn it, shotgun. He don't like shotguns. He told you he don't like shotguns.
Civilians in distress.
Don't know why it's saying civilians in distress, because it might be that one. I thought it was the one that just come from. Oh, looks like it's underwater down there. Let's just get on with what we were doing before. Not get too sidetracked. Oh, long way. Don't want to go down there because there's a high level down there, so stay as close to this border as possible. You can get stuff inside here, so you just have to be a bit careful going through this area.
Supplies detected.
not a big fan of submachine guns. There's the shared cache I wanted.
Drinking water detected.
Side pack. That's about it.
Electronic device detected.
Ah, there it is. I thought there was one here.
The biggest turning point for us probably came when we took back the UN. That's when everything changed. We took down Charlie Bliss and his command structure and cut the last man battalion off at the knees. But at the same time, that's when Keener really went in the wind with Chernenko. It was the moment when we all took a deep breath and asked ourselves the question, what happens next?
I don't know why, but I always thought there was a relic in here or something. But maybe there isn't. Right, okay, let's have a quick look, because we're right near the bottom there. So, yeah, I want to go back to the settlement for the project, but I don't know if I've got the...
The theater settlement lost contact with a small community that was living in the library, and they're worried the hyenas might have something to do with it. They've asked us to investigate.
Drinking water nearby.
I've heard footsteps. Okay, oh no, that's good, guys. You have to be a bit careful going for some of this stuff, because you can see here, this mission here is level 5, but I'm level 6, so that's what you want, because your main missions are longer and harder, so you want to complete your kind of shorter missions as you go through. You also want to see what your shorter missions reward you, because some of them give you like gloves, knee pads and all, and the whatnot. That's just unspent SHD tech, is that right? So, okay. I'm in two minds whether to do the Martin Luther King one at this point in time, because I just don't think... I think my character just needs 1 or 2 pieces to make her
clear out the hyenas
stronger.
And make that area safe again.
I just don't think my armor's quite high enough from what I've felt when I'm getting shot at. I mean, right, okay, so we've automatically got this one set. So we'll go to this rooftop gardens one. This one can be a bit of a pain in the backside, especially without a sniper rifle, which I was just thinking about there. Because there's a lot of like across the way shooting in this.
Friendly control point detected.
So if you don't have a sniper rifle, it can be...
Alright, drive out the hyenas and secure the rooftop gardens.
A lot more difficult. Here we go, skate. LMG with a silencer on it. I love it.
Hostile activity around the pool on the roof. Looks like the hyenas are running their operations inside one of the neighboring apartments.
All right, Agent. Get up to the roof and continue the sweep from there.
Chemical analysis. Ammonium nitrate.
Ammonium nitrate, nice one.
I don't think they've been growing
Oh, it's
crops.
animal nitrates. That's
Maybe they're using it to make explosives.
they sniff when you're in your younger years. Right, okay. Not ammonium nitrate.
Please, motherfucker, please! Let me out of here!
I love the idea of an LMG with a silencer. That's great. Loving that. Loving it. I'm not a huge fan of this mission. I remember it's not difficult, but you can get lost a bit. It's not the most straightforward, and I think there's a thing where you have to do a lot of shooting at distance, and that's not great when you don't have a sniper rifle.
Don't give me the silent baby time. I'm not taking the blame for this one. Hey, come on,
I should probably go on that actually, because I forget. Oh no, it's only 30 you get. I thought it filled up your. I got a headshot. Cast everybody around me, which is always a good thing if you can do it. Terrible. Not easy either. Definitely feel the difference. Right. 28, and I get skill power for skill haste. I'm going to take the skill haste over skill power. The health a little bit off, but it's not the end of the world.
Hostiles near your position.
This must be where most of the hyenas are holed up. Make your way through this side of the complex and secure it.
Look at him ragdolling. That's class. Almost impossible to do this. I think there's two of them in there. Bloody hell. Alright, see you later. Athena, have a good night. Nobody likes the division. Okay, where are we? Can't even remember where I am now. Is it through here? No, so it is. Could have probably run through here and...
I still got some movement in the eastern apartment building.
Get over there. Let's wrap this one up.
At least this rifle's alright. I thought it'd be terrible because I thought honestly I would have I wouldn't have much to aim with, but it's looking alright at the moment. If I only knew where I went from here. Bad ragdoll.
There's water purification equipment on the rooftop opposite the station.
There's gonna be something for the theater.
Oh! Spamming
Vital signs critical.
apartment complex is ours. Now, these gardens should provide the theater with a steady source of food and water. I'm sure Deisel will be pleased.
Well, I thought that might be a little bit harder, but it wasn't the worst I've ever had to put up with. I'd like to do that level with a sniper rifles just to stop that the spamming you. Right, okay, we'll do this one actually as well. There's still this here. Right, we'll go there, and we'll go there. Well, doing better than I did in the previous one. Definitely lasting a lot longer, which is nice, feels good. Feel a bit stronger now. I mean, when there's a good sniper, or you get those spam grenades, it's a little bit more annoying, but it is what it is.
Thanks. Thanks for all you
God, I don't need to do that one over there because that's propaganda. It says unknown, but it's normally propaganda.
Friendly control point nearby.
This one's a bit different. It's normally territory control or something. But you don't have to do this. Oh, it's a supply drop. It's the worst.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
A bit of a pain in the backside. There's no...
Incoming hostiles detected.
Everyone you open is going to bring in
from the control point in proximity. Supply drop claimed. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Can't see where they are. Absolutely mental.
Friendly control point nearby. Supply drop claimed.
Get this last one open. Good.
Supply drop claimed. All crates are now empty. Supply drop successful.
Alright, I can change that for that. And that's why I don't like doing supply drops. Well, you get a decent amount of XP for it, I'll give it that much. Let's look. Oh, it's another one. No. Oh, go on then. I'm gonna die on this one, just so you know.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected. Detected. The control point in proximity. Supply drop claimed. All crates are now empty. Supplies dropped successfully. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
What do you mean all crates are empty? Ah, they must have got to them before I managed to get there. That's a shame. Ah well, at least don't have to go through it now. I think I got something out of one of them. Let's just kill this. I'll kill it because I think there's a few collectibles just around here somewhere. It's either here or here in the next park over. So. Jump. There's a ton of stuff. It works out at 75 if you can get 3.
Tech cash in that hotel. Get it back. Through the mail slot, you generally come over quite quickly. This isn't difficult, this one, but it's certainly not the easiest one. Not that much. The cache is a built-in locator. I've got a read on his position. Looks like it's somewhere below you.
Type, you know. Well, she's been at the beach all afternoon. You never know. Oh, I remember this mission. Jeez, it's not the easiest. Food shouldn't drop it in there, but let's see. should get this game in the sale, let's go. We can double it up. I think you'd enjoy it. All the guns and...
You're right on that shade tech
all the
cache.
guns and end of the world shenanigans. Find my way back up there. I always get a bit iffy. Actually, no, I don't need to.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
Oh crap. Oh, thank God, I thought I glitched out there. I glitched into a box or something. I've got a couple of things to collect here. Sorry. Sorry about that.
The exit is up ahead. Time to check out.
This bar looks exactly like one from The Last of Us. Very, very similar indeed. Let's just make sure that we're all loaded up. Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's do the business. Oh, I've not got any grenades left. Chased it. Now, if the thingy does its trick, probably. It needs to do its trick, though. It needs to turn it. There we go. Oh yeah. Too bad. Oh, you can always play slowly. I just play fast for the sake of playing fast. You can be as tactical as you want, really. It's not as bad.
Good work.
See,
Take that shade tech cache to the quartermaster when you get a chance. Might as well get some use out of it.
If it didn't have the stupid way it works. Original Ghost Recon, I much preferred. I was trying to get it working yesterday, but it doesn't work on this system. I can't lose that much damage to elites, although there is a point where I'm gonna have to say goodbye to it. Do you know what? I think it's gonna be now. I'm gonna say goodbye to it now, because otherwise I'm gonna be like this all the way. I'm not getting any chest pieces dropping, I've noticed. Right, oh, get some damage to elites back with that. 7%. 19%, 10% skill packs, so I'm guessing, and I get 15 and 25, so I'm guessing it's only a little loss, but I'm gaining a lot more skill power. Oh, but I'm losing a lot more health, no way. Right, okay. My dear, I know what you say, my eyes are keeping up. My eyes find it hard to keep up these days. No, I mean, the old Ghost Recon was great because it used to be so slow and you have to work together to do stuff, but the new ones not as good.
What can I help you find?
In that way, I have to swap this gun in.
That filled my inventory. Thank you. That was a good deal.
Goodbye, G36. I loved you. It's just not fun keeping it same rounds per minute and everything. So, right, what gear does he have?
Agent. Pleasure to see you.
There is a chest piece there. If I buy two of them, I could donate to them.
I hope it serves you well. Good trading.
Let's spin some of this.
Howdy.
Spin some of these. There's HD. I've got enough of them. 10 of them now. Ah. I feel toothache coming back. Ah. What time is it? Hang on. I need to take my pills. I was wondering why I could feel my toothache coming back a little bit. I haven't taken my pills. Hang on one sec. It's only ever so light, but I was like, why can I feel it coming back? Right, okay. Where'd I put that? Okay. Right, so I think I'll go with the extra... Oh, not grenade. The extra stuff. I'll go with the extra... restock armor kits. Yeah, I'll do that as well, because it's free restock. You don't run out. Then there's a free restock of grenades as well, which I could do that. I could do with that because again, completely restocks them when you come in. So let's have a look, and then I might want to start working on some of this stuff. I'll take extra resources for the time being. Then I'll leave all that for the time being.
Later.
And then I'll come back and grab some of it. Now, got the Martin Luther King side mission here, and then I think that's it in that area. Outfit hunting party, what's that? You get an optics rail mod. Oh, and I've got one to collect, so yeah, I'll go to the. I'll just have a quick travel over to the settlement and I'll do the Martin Luther King one, I think. The only thing is, I talked earlier about it being quite difficult. The Martin Luther King one is difficult, and normally I prefer to have a better. Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Oh, I didn't need to buy the extra one. I'll save that then.
Ready to make a deal?
565. Let me just see what this is. It's a big upgrade. So I might have to go, yeah. It's a loss of 10 in the mag though, I think. 20. Actually, no, I'm going to stick with that one just for the time being.
Nice seeing you again.
The gloves and stuff. Knee pads might be a good choice, but
thanks for the business.
Yeah, cause I'm basically replacing some knee pads that have decent armor, so. Right, so let's just check out a few of the extra bits.
Civilians in danger.
The new batteries you found will go a long way towards meeting our power storage needs. Thanks, Agent.
No, that's not bad. Do your rims spin?
Hello.
They're spinning, they're spinning. I can't imagine you with spinning rims.
We now have a working water purification system. This thing is going to save lives.
Okay, let's do this, man. Before this.
The Theater Sullivan lost contact with a small community that was living in the library, and they're worried the hyenas might have something to do with it. They've asked us to investigate.
Ah, do you know, I wish I didn't have the bloody drone for this mission. Or at least I wish I had the turret. Not the worst setup in the world, but I've got the guns, which is good. I've got the guns that I feel comfortable with, but I don't feel...
Portable electronic device detected.
Honestly, don't feel comfortable with this.
I just realized this will be the first year in my life we aren't doing 4th of July at Grandma's. Yeah, I guess it is. Dad would be jealous. He complained about it, but he always ended up having fun. It was hard to get him to go while you were deployed. Really hard.
More of them headed this way. We need to move, now!
There's still people in that building. If we go, they're dead.
We can't save everybody.
We can save them. Go if you want, but I'm not leaving until they're clear.
Fine. You win. It's not like I have anything better to do than die heroically with my good buddy Odessa.
You want to die, you can die alone. I got plans later.
Portable device detected. Supplies nearby.
Cover me, I'm moving.
Kind of hop out. We did it. What do you mean we did it? You did it.
Mom? Mom! Hey, baby. What happened to your leg? I was unlucky. I'm done with order. Mom, Dad! I know, honey, I know.
Right, this is...
Should have been here.
Secure the area and search for any surviving members of the community that's been residing here.
That's pretty good, isn't it, for 260? I think it is. I don't really know.
Fight now, agent!
Yeah, see, I'm so used to having the drone and the...
All hostages are deceased.
Damn.
Past the boss of this, I look out through the room fast tonight. They've actually done me a favour by going down there, I don't know why.
Just got a report of activity on the roof. See if you can find a way up there.
See what they've dropped, because I did use a couple of grenades. Did I? Or did I not? Thought I had. Right, it's got a sniper rifle. It's not the what, rims? Loads of people buy rims, don't they? I watch Pimp My Ride. When you can't kill a purple with your clip. Show your head. Yeah!
Search for survivors. They may be hiding.
This last part's not going to be easy. I know it isn't. I'm really actually worried about this. I don't often get worried. I just don't think I'm quite there yet.
We'll stay here until it's safe.
Fingers crossed I am. Fingers crossed I'm there. I have got the revive, so there's a very good chance that if I go down... Oh, I'm guessing so, yeah. I mean, I always thought they were kind of one of those things. Right, now time to take a deep breath here, because I know this one is the pain in the bottom one. Some stairs to the left, I'm going to take them straight up to the topsy-wopsy. Got to grenade them as quickly as possible, because otherwise they start spreading out. Get rid of the purple one. Right, it's me and you. Why is my bloody best time in the world coming up here? Drive my bloody... How dare he out himself? Yes!
It's good you got there when you did.
That was easier than I
This could have
thought.
turned out tragic. I'll ask Odessa to send a patrol to escort the survivors.
Yes! Have it! I got some nice stuff as well. Got a hyena key. Running across those boxes loads of times recently. Do I have to go up? I don't have to go up, do I? Well, I want to go down if anything. Times it 12. Jeez, another working day nearly.
Supplies detected.
Back to the cell then.
Can you help us out?
Oh, it's all Federal Triangle stuff, that though. Let's see what I've got here. Well, I can get rid of them now. I've got skill haste and health. It's really not that much in it, is there? Don't use half of these. So don't use submachine
Always
guns.
nice to see an agent around here. All this stuff is welcome. Thanks for the business.
Hey there.
Agent.
This one's for the kids. We've got a video game hub up and running. Hopefully this will help them feel a little more normal in the days to come.
Right, so I'm level 7 at the moment, which is nice. This area is level 3 to 8, so I've got a control point here to overtake, which I'm going to do now. Actually, can you use the main mission to fast travel? You certainly can. I'm going to overtake this one now, and then probably going to call it a night after that.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
I don't actually like trying to take this quite over because it has a penchant for loading in other people, other enemy, and then you get overrun. So I'm going to go around the back here. Going around the back here. Go around the back here.
Reinforcements incoming.
I'm gonna have to bend forward here because I'm losing my bloody eyesight. Ah, come on, stop spamming it.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Woof! That was close.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Incoming hostiles detected. Let's go. I thought you get free armor here. Mother lover.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You are dead. Get him! Oh, finished you off with a handgun, you loser.
Is that it?
Hey.
Everyone okay? I knew we could do
Supply room
it.
access unlocked.
Nice. Okie dokie. Bit of a relief.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Whatever's in this supply room. Oh, that backpack looks the backpack looks nice. It actually does. Looks like a big upgrade. 265 plus protection from elites. That is a nice upgrade. 5% protection from elites. Very nice. Very nice. The carbine's not so good, and the sniper rifle's not so good. But whoops. The gun might be an upgrade because I think my gun's still level 3. Okay, not bad. So I've got that control point, that control point. I think everything's finished here now. There's an unknown activity just going on next door, so I'm just going to go check it out because I'm on the verge of hitting level 8 here. So I think one more mini mission is gonna do it. I have a feeling this is just a territory control. So
hostiles guarding location nearby. Friendly control point nearby.
Be careful when I'm standing
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I didn't know where the backup came from, and it came from the door that was right behind me. So.
Access key detected.
There you go. Now I'm starting to feel strong. My character, I mean, not me. I'm quite happy with my shenanigans, but my character's starting to feel strong now, which is good. Getting crappy weapons all the time, but it is starting to feel, the character itself starting to feel much stronger. Let's see what just got my proficiency crate. Gloves and a file. Okay, so let's see if it's any of it's really upgrade. The file's alright, but it's oi. The file's alright, but it's not a huge upgrade of a gun, so I don't know if I'm going to use it. I can't use the new gloves because I'd lose damage to elites and armor regeneration, which I really don't want. I'll lose at this stage in the game. Right. But other than that, we're doing alright. We're up to level 8. We've only actually done one part of the thing, considering there's only 30 levels. We've only got one part of the map done. But my character's starting to feel strong now. She's starting to feel more or less where she should. Actually, I might just nip back to the thing while I can. Oh, I missed that message. You okay? You seem a little bit tense. Why? When I was playing? Do you mean? Oh, I'm fine.
New residents are not permitted.
Right. Okay, so no. Nothing.
Thanks for boosting my inventory. Nice doing business with you.
Right, if I look tense, it's because the mixers of the game and my tooth. Because it's been alright all day and now it's starting to act up, but having said that, it's because I haven't been talking all day. So, no doubt. And it's only a tiny little bit. It's not like it was yesterday, nowhere near. So I took my pills, should wear off in
What can I help you find?
Right, where'd you at? G36. Some of the stuff's above level now. We've got a chest piece with 100 armor plus explosive damage. It's
You
gone up in price though now,
nice
so
doing business.
means you have to be really careful what you're buying now, because stuff's gonna start leveling up real fast. But the good thing about that is I will start noticing how much stronger I am as I go up now. So.
What can I do for you? This should fill up my inventory. Thanks for your business.
Right, okay. Level 8 she is. And she's looking happy. Smug actually. She looks more smug than she does happy.
You want, Agent.
I'm gonna call it a night for now because I've got work in the morning, unfortunately. I've actually got work earlier than usual tomorrow morning, so I have to get up earlier than usual, which is not good for me. Don't do well getting up early. Oh crap, I'm gonna break my computer using that one. I was doing something else. Okay, so I'll call it a day from there. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the stupidness at the beginning. Totally forgot about turning that audio up. So I'll say, for the time being, 9/7. I'll be back on tomorrow night for sure. I'm gonna probably stream every night this week, bar one. I think I'm gonna have one night where I can have a movie, watch a movie. Okay. So until then, I'll say 9/7. Take care.